Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for tonight's Field of Dreams baseball game. We have entered the September pennant races. This afternoon at 1 o'clock, we covered an important game. Tonight, we will look at what's on tap, pick a game, play it, sim a couple of days, and pass it on to the next broadcaster. Anyway, welcome to Field of Dreams Baseball, and let's review the division standings for one moment. In the Earth Division, Liverpool is 11 games ahead of Berlin, 85 and 51, Liverpool's record. Lehigh, 76 and 60, a game and a half above Chico's, the game we saw at 1 o'clock today. Chico's beat Lehigh pretty convincingly. The Fire Division, Canada, 11 and a half games ahead of Lancaster. Canada's record, 50 games above 500, 94 and 54. And the Water Division is a three-way race, easy for me to say. Tampa Bay leading Hadley Lake 2.5 games with a record of 83 and 53, and Mid-Michigan hanging on 8.5 games back. Let's take a look and see what's on the schedule for September 2nd. See whether we will sim the games or play one. Let's try to find one that is relevant to our Field of Dreams race. Edmonton at Chicago is an auto play. 4-3 Chicago victory. Glavin over Oswald. Lee hit his 18th home run. D-Gens over Cleveland. 11-1 D-Gens beats Cleveland. Doak 3-5 the winner. Owen 12-15 the loser. Ortiz hit his 26th home run for D-Gens. Liverpool with a 11-game lead. We'll autoplay this one. 7-5 Liverpool. Matheson wins his 26th game. Deneen is 12-14. Yount hit his second home run of the year. Manchester at Berlin. 6-2 Manchester victory. Hamilton 9-4. Halliday 10-11. Moving on, Lancaster at Florence. Florence defeats Lancaster in an upset in 10 innings. Cordero, the winning pitcher, 3-3. Wilhelm, the loser, 8-3. Baker hit his 11th home run of the season. St. Peter, amazing. 8-7 amazing victory. Brosnan over Johnson. Brosnan now 3-3. Baroa hit home run number 2. Hagerstown over in Long Island, at Long Island. Long Island defeats Hagerstown 6-5. Plunk over Burdett. Wagner 2 home runs. He has 19 on the season. We go to September 3rd. Chicago at Canada. Canada defeats Chicago 12-2. Carlton the winner. Reed the loser. Henderson home run number 7. Chico's at T-ville. T-ville upsets Chico's 10-3. Henkin the winner. Tex Houston the loser. Santo hit home run number 4. Lancaster at Florence. Lancaster 11-0 victor. Hooten the winner. Briles the loser. Smith had 3 RBIs in that game. Amazing at Tampa Bay. 5-3 Tampa Bay win. Blyleven over Hamels. Kemp home run number 13. Long Island at Berlin, they shut them out 1-0. Long Island's the winner. Nagy the winner. Peterson's the loser. Hagerstown at Dallas. Hagerstown 6-5 winners. Lever over Winter. Wagner hit his 20th home run. Mid-Michigan trying to hang in there. 9 games back over St. Pete. Mid-Michigan loses. St. Pete defeats them 5-4. Powell the winner. Gibson the loser. Lehigh 2 games ahead of Chico's at Cleveland. And they are 4-3 victors at Cleveland. Brown the winner. Smith the loser. Liverpool at Manchester. Manchester shuts out Liverpool 2-0. Webb the winner. McLean the losers. Sisler hit his second home run of the year. D-Gens at San Francisco. D-Gens 9-2 victors. Beckett the winner. Taylor the loser. Pinson went 3 for 5. Edmonton at Vegas. Edmonton loses. Vegas squeaks by 3-2. Apier the winner. Caldwell the loser. Hadley Lake at Carpathian Hadley Lake 3 games behind Tampa Bay. And they lose to Carpathian 9-8 in 15 innings. Perry the winner, Hanky the loser. Reese hit his 12th home run. We'll check the standings after this game. D-Gens at San Francisco in the second game of a doubleheader. D-Gen sweeps the doubleheader 7-5 over San Francisco. Josh the winner, Bagme the loser. Hornsby home run number 26. We'll go to the standings. Lehigh now 2.5 games ahead of Chico. Liverpool continues to expand their lead over Berlin there, 12 games ahead. Tampa Bay 3.5 above Hadley Lake, ahead of Hadley Lake, and Canada 12 ahead of Lancaster. We head to the 4th of September. Let's see if we can pick a game on this day that would be relevant. I look around and I see the closest. We got Hadley Lake and Carpathian. Hadley Lake's 3.5 back. Let's see where Chico's is today. Chico's is not on there at T-ville. T-ville, one of the worst teams in the league. We'll do the Hadley Lake Carpathian game. Chico's at T-ville. Let's see if Chico's can win and cut down that lead to 2 games. They do, 4-3 over T-ville. They're now trailed by 2 games. Weimer the winner, Bolin the loser. Amazing at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins again, their 85th victory of the season. Koufax over Odom. Donlin hit his 5th home run. Tampa Bay now is 4 games up. Long Island at Berlin. Long Island 8-6 winners. Cheney over Gossage. Roy Sievers hit his 8th home run. Berlin now 12.5 behind Liverpool, not much of a race. Hagerstown at Dallas. Dallas defeats Hagerstown 8-5. Avery the winner. Damari the loser. Home run number 38 for Hank Aaron. Chicago at Canada. Canada 6-3 winners. Carpenter over Hudson. Edmonton at Vegas. Vegas an 11-2 winner over Edmonton. Alvarez over Gentry. Frank Robinson went 3-for-3. Hit home run number 22. Lancaster at Florence. Florence defeats Lancaster in an upset, 8-2. Rijo the winner, Messerschmitt the loser. Gar hit home run number 3. Mid-Michigan now finds themselves 10 games behind Tampa Bay. They need this win, and they get it 9-0. Brolio over Jenkins. Cabrera home run number 17. Lehigh wins this game. They're 2.5 ahead of Chico's if they do, and they defeat Cleveland 4-3. McMahon over Walker. Davenport home run number 3. Liverpool at Manchester. Liverpool defeats Manchester 6-2. They increase their lead in the Earth Division to 13 games. Manchester 71-67 is made somewhat of a comeback in the second half. Cooper the winner, Musina the loser. Lancaster at Florence, game number 2. Florence sweeps the doubleheader 6-5 over Lancaster. Stone the winner, Tony the loser. Blair had home run number 19. Lancaster now 13.5 games behind Canada. And my Vegas team breathing down their neck, looking to take second place in the Fire division for what that's worth. What that's worth is a worst draft pick in the draft. D-Gens at San Francisco. D-Gens wins again 5-3. D-Gens on a hot streak, 11 innings. Ames the winner, Rogers the loser. Rodriguez home run number 20. Hadley Lake now 4 games behind Tampa Bay. We're going to play this game at Carpathian. Hadley Lake wins this. They are 3.5 behind. If not, they're 4.5 behind, which is starting to fall out of contention. Hadley Lake will send Chief Bender to the mound to face John Candelaria for the Carpathian Wolves. Welcome to Forbes Field for tonight's game between Hadley Lake and Carpathian. Chief Bender will start for Hadley Lake. He's made 12 starts on the year and is 6-5 with an ERA of 4.07. It's his second start against Carpathian. He's 1-0 with a 1.00 ERA. He'll be opposed by John Candelaria. He's made 30 starts on the year for Carpathians, 12-10 with an ERA of 4.70. His fifth start against Hadley Lake, he's 0-4, 7.25 ERA against Hadley Lake. Carpathian first baseman Rich Reese is riding a 10-game hitting streak. It's 70 degrees, wind speed 15 miles an hour, and it's in from left field. Highly unlikely you're going to see anything go over the left field fence.
Play ball.
Here we go. Batting order for Hadley Lake sees Jackson in right batting first, Mitchell, the DH, batting second, Cobb in center batting third, Rose batting fourth and third base, Palmero at first batting fifth, Davis in left batting sixth, batting seventh, Ian Kinsler at second, McFarland batting eighth and catching, and batting ninth and at shortstop, Don Kessinger. In the outfield, for the Carpathian Wolves, Moises Alou in left, Marquise Grissom in center, Dave Parker in right. Infield left to right, Ventura, Cardenas, Phil Gardner, Rich Reese on that with that hitting streak, catching Brian McCann, pitching John Candelaria, stepping into the box, Darren Jackson, and we're underway here at Forbes Field. Fly ball to center field. One down. Stepping into the batter's box, Kevin Mitchell, 258 this season. Candelaria's pitch. And he walks him. Runner on first. He is a threat to steal. Like everybody else in this league, Ty Cobb leading the league, batting 268. Candelaria throws to first, keeps Mitchell. He picks him off. Mitchell lifted his foot off the bag after getting there successfully, lifted his foot off the bag, Reese slapped the tag on him. There's one away and nobody on for Ty Cobb. Well, that wasn't a good move, an inauspicious start to the game for Mitchell. Candelaria delivers. Cobb hits a fly ball to left. Alou puts it away. Two down. Pete Rose steps in. Candelaria delivers. That ball's hit to center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. Now, Mitchell's going to third, so obviously I'm a little confused because I thought that said he was picked off. So if you'll bear with me 1 second, it did say pick off there. Jackson flied to right. Mitchell walked. He wasn't picked off. Forget my play-by-play. It was not an inauspicious start. The only inauspicious start is my play-by-play that was wrong. Mitchell at third. Rose at first. Palmero steps in, batting 247. He hits from the left side. Candelaria from the left side. The pitch, he struck him out. Now we go to the bottom of the first. No score. Well, I apologize for calling that pickoff. Unless I'm blind, right here where I'm circling the cursor said pickoff, and that means he was out. However, he was safe. Something went wrong with the chalkboard here, and I did not read it properly. So there you go. Bottom of the second inning, batting order. Bottom of the first inning, batting order for Carpathian. Grissom in center, batting first. Gardner at second, batting second. Alou in left, batting third. Parker in right, fourth. Batting fifth, Reese at first. Ventura at third, batting sixth. Batting seventh, McCann. Catching, Cardenas, batting eighth at short. And the designated hitter, Manny Sanguillen, batting ninth. In the field for Hadley Lake, Tommy Davis in left. Ty Cobb in center, Darren Jackson in right, left to right. In the infield, Rose, Kessinger, Kinsler, Palmeiro catching. Well, Bender is pitching, and Mike McFarland catching. There we go. Stepping into the batter's box, Marquise Grissom, a 279 hitter here in Field of Dreams Season 2. And he's going to hit it to short. Kessinger crossed the diamond to Palmeiro for the out, 1 down. Still can't get over that chalkboard calling him out and him showing up on the base pass. Garner up. Strikeout number 1 for Bender. As Moises Alou makes his way to the plate, hitting 242. Bender delivers. There's a base hit into left center field. Alou rounds first. It's a single, and he goes back to the bag. Runner on first, Bender to face Dave Parker. Parker, a 275 average with 17 home runs on the year. There goes the runner. Here's the throw. The tag. He is safe. Stolen base number 3 for Moises Alou. Runner in scoring position, 2 away. Parker still up. Bender delivers. And he strikes out. Number 2. We go to the top of the second. No score. Second inning, Davis, Kinsler, and McFarland to face Candelaria. Davis stepping in, hitting 245. And he walks. Runner on first, Ian Kinsler hitting 225. Candelaria delivers. Pops it up behind home plate, heading towards the stands. And it is out of play. We're going to do this all over again. The runner's going. Davis is safe with his 15th stolen base of the year. Runner on first. Runner on second. Tommy Davis having stolen second. The pitch to McFarland. And he strikes him out. Strikeout number 3 for Candelaria. 2 outs in the inning. Davis at second. Kensinger hitting 223. Steps in. The delivery. Fly ball deep into left field. Backing up is Alou. He gets it against the fence. He is out. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bender this inning to face Reese, Ventura, and McCann. Reese on a 10-game hitting streak. Bender gets his sign, delivers. Ground ball to Kinsler. He charges it to first for the out, 1 down. Ventura hitting a $193, steps in. Fly ball to right field. Backing up is Jackson, just looking at it as it goes into the grandstand for home run number 3. Robin Ventura puts the Carpathian Wolves ahead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball traveled 392 feet. Bender now facing Brian McCann. The Vegas Stars traded Brian McCann in July to the Carpathian Wolves for Cesar Tovar. Here's Bender's pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Bender. 2 down. 1 run in. Nobody on. The pitch. Right back to the mound to Palmeiro to first. Cardenas is out. We go to the top of the second with the Carpathian Wolves leading the Hadley Lake Hammers 1-0. Will Toole comes in. Nice to see you, Will. Small crowd here tonight. This was an impromptu game I decided to play so we can get half the first week over. Your team looks pretty good, Will. And they're going to send up the top of the order, Jackson, Mitchell, and Cobb to face Candelaria. Jackson hits a grounder to third. Ventura up with it. Cross the diamond, one down. Oh, that ball's in the dirt or over his head. We'll find out. Jackson's going to end up at second. It's an error on Ventura, and it's in the dirt. Jackson is at second base with no one out in the top of the third. Kevin Mitchell comes to bat. Mitchell today walked his first time up. Base hit. No. Alou is going to catch that one before it hits the ground. Throw to second. It is a line out. Jackson is safe. One down. Runner remains at second. That sure looked like a base hit off the bat. Candelaria now to face the best hitter in the league, the leader in average, 367. Ty Cobb flied to left his first time. He's going to hit a ground ball. It's going to be a great play by Garner. Going to get Cobb. Jackson will advance to third with two outs. The tying run 90 feet away. That is great play number 23 for Phil Garner. Pete Rose to face Candelaria. He's going to hit it to center field. That's going to be a routine out. There's going to be no runners scoring for Hadley Lake. We head to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Carpathian. Palmero is going to start the next inning after Rose flew out. This inning, however, will be led off by Carpathians Manny Sanguilla, the DH, batting ninth. Grissom and Garner, the top of the order to follow. Sanguillan hitting .245. He's going to hit a little higher because he just bangs a single in the right field. Jackson throws it back. Runner on first, nobody out. Grissom grounded to short his first time up. He's going to hit it in the center field. Cobb backing up, and he's going to put that away in front of the fence. Runner goes back to first, one down. Phil Garner struck out. He's going to hit a base hit in the right field. It's going to get behind Jackson. The run is going to score. Jackson picks it up. It's going to be throwing to the cutoff man, Kinsler, to the third baseman. There's a slide, and he is safe with his ninth triple of the season. Wasn't sure what the chalkboard had in mind for me that play, but there it is. 2-0 Carpathian over Hadley Lake. As Moises Alou comes to the plate, he singled his first time up. Runner on third, one away. He strikes out, just what Bender needed. Dave Parker's on a 6-game hitting streak. He also struck out his first time up. He's going to hit a long ball deep in the right field. Backing is Jackson. He's going to wave it goodbye. It's a home run. Number 18 for Dave Parker. And Carpathian opens up a 4-0 lead here in inning number 3. Home run number 18 for Dave Parker, traveled 391 feet. Well, Chief Bender has not started well today. Let's see how long he stays in the game. Rich Reese, on a 10-game hitting streak, steps in. He struck him out. Strikeout number 5. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 4-0 Wolves. Palmero, Davis, and Kinsler to face Candelaria. Palmero struck out his first time up. Grounded to first. Candelaria covering. One down. Tommy Davis. Davis also walked his first time up. He's going to bloop that one in the right field. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder. He's going to bobble the ball. And Davis is going to end up on second as Parker commits his 11th error of the year. Turns a single into a double, and Hadley Lake's in business with a runner in scoring position and less than 2 outs. Ian Kinsler, his first time up, he struck out. The pitch by Candelaria. Foul to the left side. We're going to do this again. Fly ball center field. Backing up is Grissom. Puts it away. Davis returns to second. Now there's 2 outs with a runner in scoring position for Mike McFarland. McFarland today struck out his first time. Candelaria delivers. There's a grounded to short. Cardenas up with it. Across the diamond. The catcher, McFarland, is out. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 4-0 Carpathian. Bottom of the inning, Ventura, McCann, Cardenas to face Bender. Let's see if Bender can pull his way out of this poor start. Here's the pitch. That's a good sign. That's Bender's 6th strikeout. McCann steps in. He hits a line drive. Kinsler makes a great play. Let's see how he did that. He made a leaping grab for great play number 12, 2 away. As Leo Cardenas comes to bat, he grounded back to the mound his first time up. He goes down swinging. Bender makes a comeback. We go to the top of the 5th. Score still 4-0 Wolves. Candelaria will face Kessinger at the bottom of the order. And we go back to the top for Darren Jackson and Mitchell batting 3rd. Kessinger flied down the left field line his first time up. 4 and out. He's going to bang a ball in the left field. It's going to go into the fence. He's going to make it to second base. It will be Don Kessinger's 34th double of the season. And once again, Hadley Lake finds a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Let's see if they can be more successful this time around as they were last inning, sending to the plate Darren Jackson, who today has flied to deep right center field and grounded to 3rd. The pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Parker measures it, has it. Kessinger's going to retreat back to second. 1 down, still in scoring position for Kevin Mitchell, who was the object of my phantom pickoff in inning number 1. Kevin Mitchell walked and lined to left. The pitch. Ground ball to 3rd. Ventura nicely picks it up, throws it across the diamond. Kessinger has to hold at second. And after that leadoff double, the next 2 players are not able to advance Kessinger at all. And now it's up to Ty Cobb. What a guy to have Ty Cobb try to knock in. He's the guy you want up. My brain tells me that in this situation, the computer manager usually intentionally walks him. Let's see what he does. He pitched to him, and Cobb hits it to right field, but right at Parker for the out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Score is still 4-0 Carpathian. Bottom of the inning, Bender to face Sanguian, the number 9 hitter, followed by Grissom and Garner. Sanguian singled his first time up, and he walks his second time up. Top of the order, Grissom grounded to short and flied to deep center field. The pitch. 2 walks by Bender. Let's take a look at Bender's numbers today so far. He has pitched 4 innings, allowed 5 hits and 4 earned runs. He's been touched for 2 home runs and 2 walks. Not his finest hour. Runner on first and second. Garner struck out and tripled today so far. Here's Bender's pitch. And he strikes out again. Strikeout number 8. Certainly a confusing game. Bender's got 8 strikeouts, looked fabulous at times. but has allowed 4 runs and 5 hits, I think. Here we go. Moises Alou. He's singled and struck out. Runner still at second. 1 out. There's a fly ball into deep center field. Cobb is looking at it, and it's going to be off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Alou going to slide in. He is safe. Triple number 6. Moises Alou. This game now is officially out of hand. It's 6-0 Carpathian. It's not going to be long before they pull Bender. Let's see what happens. Runner on third. 1 down. And there he goes. Steve Mingori is coming into pitch. Mingori this season appears in 35 games, 43 innings, an ERA of 3.35, a 1-3 record with 6 saves. He's facing Dave Parker. Parker struck out and hit a 2-run homer. I can see why they didn't want Bender to pitch to him again. Foul ball. Line drive. Palmeiro grabs it. It's going to throw across the diamond to Rose. Are they going to get him? It looks like they do. That's a double play. Inning is over as the runner went too far off the bag. Parker was able to double him up. We go to the top of the 6th. It is 6-0. Trying to get Hadley Lake back in the game will be Rose Palmeiro and Davis to face John Candelaria. Rose today singled and flied out. And now he can add strikeout to the menu. Palmeiro stepping in, who struck out and grounded to first. The delivery. Line drive into the corner in right field. It's going to be for extra bases. Palmeiro's rounding first, heading for second. Right fielder has the ball. It throws. It's going to be a close play. He slides. He is safe with his 16th double of the year. Once again, for the 3rd inning in a row, Hadley Lake has a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Can they finally break the ice and get a run home? Tommy Davis stepping into the plate. He's walked and singled to right field. The pitch to Davis. And he's going to single in the center field. Palmeiro will hold at third, not wanting to chance it. 6 runs down and only 1 out on the board. He holds. Tommy Davis is at first. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then Ian Kinsler will face John Candelaria. Candelaria today, 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, no runs, struck out 4, walked 2. Facing Kinsler, who today has struck out and flied out. Runners on first and third. He delivers fly ball deep in the right field. Parker's going to put it away. Palmeiro's going to hold. Wasn't as deep as I originally thought. 2 outs, first and third. McFarland steps in. McFarland struck out, grounded to short. Candelaria delivers. Fly ball deep in the left field, but Alou's going to put it away with that 15-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. And another wasted opportunity for Hadley Lake. They're down 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Reese, Ventura, and McCann to face Mingori, who came in relief of Chief Bender, who didn't have one of his better games. Reese, on a 10-game hitting streak, has grounded out and struck out. Let's see if he can make it 11. Ground ball up the middle. Great play by Kinsler. Palmeiro catches the ball. That's a great pay, number 13, and his second one of the day. 1 down. Ventura stepping in, homered and struck out his last time Mingori pitches. That ball's hit into right field. That's a base hit for Ventura, having a good day. Rounds first, As the ball comes in to Kinsler, gets back to the bag. And Brian McCann steps in. Runner on. 1 out. McCann today struck out and lined to second. Mingori's pitch. Grounded to third. Rose up with it to Kinsler for 1. To Palmeiro for 2. It's a double play. They're out of the inning. We go to the top of 7. Hadley Lake down 6-0 to the Carpathian Wolves. Top of the 7th inning, Kessinger, the bottom of the order, number 9 to face Candelaria, followed by the top of the order, Jackson and Mitchell. Kessinger on the day has flied out and doubled. Candelaria's pitch, base hit into left field, and once again, Hadley Lake has no trouble getting guys on. Runner on first, nobody out, but they sure have a hard time getting them to score. Jackson today's flied out, grounded out, and flied out a second time. The pitch, fly ball deep in the left field. Alou has it for the out. Kessinger returns to first, 1 down. Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell today's walked, lined out, and grounded to third his last time up. Candelaria throws. Strikes him out. Kessinger remains at first where he was when there was no outs. Now there's 2 for Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb, not one of his better days, flied out, grounded out, and flied out again. The pitch to Cobb. He struck him out, number 6. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, with Carpathian leading Hadley Lake 6-0, Hadley Lake in danger of falling another half game behind Tampa Bay in their division as Buckshot checks in from his cell phone. Yeah, watching it on the cell phone doesn't cut it, does it? Mingori this inning will face Leo Cardenas, the DH, Manny Sanguillen, and Grissom at the top of the order. Cardenas today's grounded out and struck out. He has struck out twice. Mingori gets strikeout number 1. Manny Sanguillen singled and walked. So far, a perfect day. Grounded to third. Rose scoops it up, throws across the diamond. Palmeiro catches it without incident. 2 up, 2 down. As Marquise Grissom comes to bat. He's grounded out, flied out, and he walked. Mingori's pitch. Foul to the left side. Strike 1. Mingori delivers. Gets his second strikeout as Pete Rose here in the top of the 8th, followed by Palmeiro and Davis to face Candelaria. Can Hadley Lake do something here? They got 2 innings. Rose back to the mound, underhands it to first for the out, 1 down. Palmeiro. He's going to hit a fly ball into right field. That's going to drop in front of Parker for a hit. And for the 5th consecutive inning, there's a runner on for Hadley Lake. And Hadley Lake stranded 9 runners to Carpathians 1 today. It seems like every time the inning ended for Hadley Lake, they left runners on base. Tommy Davis, it's up to Tommy Davis to do something here. He's walked singled twice in today's game. They could sure use a hit with a runner on first now. The pitch. That ball is hit into left field. It's down the line into the corner. Palmeiro rounding second. Davis rounding first. The run, Palmeiro is going to hold. I thought he was going to go. That's a double for Tommy Davis. No runs for Hadley Lake, but they do have runners on second and third with one out. Seems like they've had runners on base all day. They just can't get them in. Hopefully, this luck will change here in the top of the eighth. Sean, world's worst gamer, comes in. Here we go. Runners on second and third. Ian Kinsler today struck out, flied out, and to deep center and flied out to shallow right. It's his turn to step in and do something. He needs a hit to knock in 2 runs. Hadley Lake needs them badly. The pitch. He's going to hit a fly ball in the left field. It's going to be routine. Alou's going to catch it. Palmeiro's going to tag. He's going to score. Carpathian's going to let him because it's 6-1 to hold Davis at second. As Candelaria turns to red, his expected pitch count being met. As Mike McFarland comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. In today's game, he's struck out, grounded out, and flied out. He's made every kind of out. The pitch, he walks him. Walk number 3 for Candelaria. He is tiring on the mound. Kessinger's had a good day. Kessinger today flied out, doubled, and singled. He's got 2 runners on. A hit here sure would be welcomed by Will Toole. Here's the pitch. Blooper into left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Davis rounds third. He comes home. No throw. 6-2. Don Kessinger's third hit of the day. The hitting star batting number 9 for Will Toole. Big Clue comes by. Thank you for stopping in. We have a late arriving crowd, but as they say, better late than never. Candelaria, 140 pitches. I can't imagine him lasting much longer. Darren Jackson coming to the plate. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Jackson's flied out, grounded out, and flied out 2 more times. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit a pop-up headed into foul territory, close to the stands, but not far enough. The first baseman puts it away for the out. 2 more runners left on base. And at the end of 7.5, it's 6-2 Carpathian. Carpathian, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, only 1 man left on base. Reason I'm giving the line scores, you're going to hear why it's a 6-2 game. Hadley Lake, 2 runs, 9 hits, and a whopping 11 runners left on base. Mingori here is showing that he has something left. We don't know if the computer manager will leave him in. If he does, he's going to face Garner, Alou, and Parker. Garner today has struck out, grounded out, and struck out again. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Kinsler to his left to Palmeiro for the out. Moises Alou today has singled, struck out, and tripled. Mingori's pitch. He struck him out. Number 3 for Mingori. Mingori now still in the red, showing 34 pitches, facing the dangerous Dave Parker. He's struck out, homered, and lined out to first base into a double play. I think that was. Yep, as Alou was caught off third base. Here comes Bill James. Bill James is not the Bill James of the famous sabermetrics. It's the Bill James of 1917, who in season 2 has had 16 appearances in Field of Dreams, 29 innings, 34 hits, a 7.45 ERA, not inspiring a lot of confidence. 2 wins, 2 losses, a save. The league is hitting .234 off him. That's probably not the guy I was going to bring in to pitch to Parker, but let's see what happens. Line drive right at Kessinger. They knew what they were doing because Kessinger makes his 61st great play. They take a hit away from Parker. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Candelaria to face Mitchell, Cobb, and Rose. Mitchell today walked, lined out, struck out his last time. He grounded out in the 7th. And we got Tate coming in. Tate this season. 51 appearances, 90 innings, 94 hits, 2.80 ERA, and a 268 batting average against. He gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Mitchell. Bobby Bonilla is going to pinch hit for Kevin Mitchell. That ball's hit into the corner. Bonilla rounds first. Parker going after it. Bonilla's headed for second. Here's the throw. Bonilla slides. He is safe with his 4th double of the year. Bonilla wasn't getting any playing time in Vegas. Was traded at the trade deadline for a pitcher to finish out the season for Vegas. Bonilla doubles. He's on second base. And as you can see by the 11 men left on base, once again, Hadley Lake has a runner on with nobody out. Seems to have done that the whole game. However, they've only scored 2 runs. Ty Cobb, one of the reasons they've only scored 2 runs, as today he's flied to left, grounded to second, flied to right, and struck out. He's 0 for 4. That doesn't happen often. Here's the pitch to Colby to Cobb. Gets by the catcher. Bonilla goes to third. It's a wild pitch. We'll do this again. Cobb hits it on the ground to Ventura. He's going to throw to first for the out. Bonilla is going to hold at third base. Cobb goes 0 for 5, and I can tell you that doesn't happen very often. Sean from World's Worst Gaming says this is an over. Well, they got to get 4 runs before they get 2 outs. Let's see what happens. Tate to face Pete Rose. Pete Rose today single, flied out, struck out, and grounded out. The pitch. Base hit into center field. Run number 3 scores. Rose rounds first. Holds up. And Hadley Lake plates a run here in the top of the 9th. Rose on first. Rafael Palmeiro up, hitting .249. Rose is a good base runner, if not speedy, at first base. In today's game, Palmeiro struck out, grounded out, lined a double, and then hit a single his last time up. 2 for 4. Here's the pitch. Throw over to keep Rose close. Here comes the pitch now. Palmeiro strikes out. We're down. Hadley Lake's got 1 out to go. 3 runs to get. Runner on first. Davis stepping in. The tying run is on deck, however. Davis has walked, singled twice, and doubled once off the wall, having a great day. He's had 3 hits today. The pitch to Davis. Fly ball into center field. It's routine. Grisham puts it away for the out. That will end the game. Carpathian defeats Hadley Lake 6-3, 6-7-2 for the Wolves. 3-11-0 for the Hadley Lake Hammers. Let's go to the box score. Hadley Lake had Rose at 2 for 5, Palmeiro 2 for 5, and Davis 3 for 4. However, that only translated into 3 runs, mainly because Ty Cobb went 0 for 5. Any production from him, they would have scored some runs. Carpathian, on the other hand, had Alou 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. Parker a 2-run homer. Ventura 2 for 3 and an RBI. Carpathian, Candelaria is now 13-10. Pitched 8 innings, 9 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, struck out 6, walked 3. Tekulve came in to slam the door. He pitched 1 inning, allowing 2 hits and a run, striking out 1. The losing pitcher, Chief Bender, 6 and 6. 4 in the third innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, all earned. A couple of them were home runs. McGorry and James followed up with perfect relief, 3 2/3 innings, but to no avail as Hadley Lake could not catch up. Let's go to the... Well, that's the end of the 5th, I think. We're on the 5th. That's the end of the 4th. That leaves 5th, 6th, and 7th to be broadcast this week, and I think we're going to leave it that way. And we will pass it off to whoever is going to broadcast. Buckshot claims he's going to broadcast Sunday night, and I'm looking forward to it because he's been away on sick leave. He's come back. He is going to broadcast Sunday night, and we are looking forward to that game. Quickly, as we want to wrap this up, Earth Division, Liverpool, 13 games ahead of Berlin. They're pulling away. That almost looks exactly like the Fire Division. Wind Division, where there's a race, Chico's still trails Lehigh by 2.5. That is a good race, and expect that one to last the entire month. Canada is now 13.5 above Lancaster. That division is over. The only race in that division is for second place to see who's going to get a worse draft pick, Lancaster or Vegas. And in the water division, Tampa Bay starting to pull away a little bit. Hadley Lake now 4.5 games behind Tampa Bay. And Mid-Michigan 9.5 back with a slim chance if both Hadley Lake and Tampa Bay go on losing streak. Mid-Michigan, who leads the league in pitching ERA at 2.89, certainly can make a run for it. Well, that's it from here, my studios in Las Vegas. I've enjoyed broadcasting the first week of the September pennant race here at Field of Dreams. We've really enjoyed it. I want to thank some people for coming into today's game. We want to thank Buckshot for coming by. Looking forward to your game on Sunday. Sean, World's Worst Gamer, was here. Big Clue stopped in. Will Toole was the first one into the stadium with his Hadley Lake team. Sorry about that, Will. I was actually rooting for you. Sorry, Beatles, but I'm a Will Toole fan. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful Friday evening and a terrific weekend, and we'll see you all on Discord later in the evening today or over the weekend. Have a nice evening.